Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond...
Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Bale. Oh, Red, nice interception. Iniesta, spread it left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rice, tidy with his distribution. That has not gone well. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Messi, lovely pass, but can he get there? And smartly reclaimed. He's having a hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Lam, played into the... He leaps for it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba going forward. Good read, needed to be. Knocks it into space. Now it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Xavi. No goals as yet. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Messi. Has to go back here. Decent chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Iniesta, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Barcelona definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
That looks a decent ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He won't be happy with that one. It's a really well-measured ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Xavi. Oh, shooting chance! And again! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Messi in acres of space out wide. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's got away from it. Vieira. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short.
Can he finish? Oh, good finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter.
Can he finish? He's scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot and that is all they have time for. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we get things going again.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rice. And the finish! Oh, what has happened here? Xavi. Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That's really well manoeuvred. Now he's off and running. Nicked it back promptly. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lahm receives it in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's gone direct here. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lahm proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Arsenal needing a change of fortune here. Iniesta. Busquets. Bale currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Gets a good foot in there. And it's Messi. And this is Bale. Pass is just off target. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. chance! And a neat finish! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got...
And a chance! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. This is their second corner of the game. Luis Suarez! Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Messi. And now the breakaway. Now it's Pelé. Succumbs to the pressure. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. Neatly clipped into space. And this is Pelé! Jordi Alba. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. That's Busquets. No, he's not getting any further than that. And this is Ronaldo. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And this is Xavi. And claimed it back swiftly. Out towards the flank. Now it's Xavi. Luis Suarez. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Some good work on the right flank here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. No, it's come to nothing.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Tries to pass it through. Pelé gets into a good position. Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Xavi. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. Busquets. Looking for options for movement. And here's Neymar. Strokes it back. And here's Suarez. Distributed tidily. Lahm picks it up out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. I think they're done. They are done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well,